This is authentic.
Yeah.
It moved too, look.
What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Today we're going to be doing some street photography along Woodland Avenue, working on my Philly in Flux project, where I'm essentially surveying every street in the city and geotagging with the Ricoh GR4 Monochrome paired with the GR World app. And so follow me along as we hit the streets of West Philly. All right, so I arrived here on Woodland Avenue and Cobbs Creek Parkway. So we're all the way at the top here in West Philly. Time to walk down towards University City. And yeah, just photograph what I find. Let's hit the streets and follow me along for my POV. yeah. What's poppin', man? You saw me from all the way over here. You're the Amazon superhero? Yeah. Yo, you guys. Yeah, I'm doing a video where I do photos on every street in Philly. Yeah. And so I'm walking the streets, I'm photographing everything.
Wow, you ain't South Street Sam.
I'm not South Street Sam, but I'm a local. I'm Dante.
Okay.
Yeah,
man, that's my name. That's my middle name.
That's my middle name too.
Dante.
I go by my middle name.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's actually your middle name? Yeah. Yo.
It's one Dante.
But I'll show the photo of the Red Light Supermarket. What's poppin', guys? How are you, bro? What's poppin', man? You got the ice cream? I'm documenting Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm walking like every street in the city. Today's just Woodland Ave. Yesterday I did Lehigh. Yeah, so I'm just What's that? I was on Lehigh. Lehigh Ave, yeah. I did the whole thing, so now I'm doing West Philly. But yeah, I'm just photographing like all these old buildings are so beautiful and just documenting the city. Just like all the change.
1940.
Yeah? It was from 1940?
Like 1940, right? Yeah.
How long you been living out here?
I've been living in Southwest like 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm living in North Philly with Leo.
I started doing YouTube on the project I'm working on just yesterday. I started doing it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah, just try to get some eyes on it maybe. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. What you guys making, ice cream and shit? Oh yeah, I got you. The key to freedom? The Sixth Amendment is the right to a speedy trial. Yeah, what's poppin', man?
Oh yeah.
You need a speedy. You need a speedy trial.
I beat my shit.
What's up with your eye?
I got shot.
You got shot in the eye?
Yeah.
Yo, could I make a photo of that? It's crazy. It's crazy. When you Hold up, let me get a good one of this. Try to get a good one because it's really powerful, bro. You got shot in the eye?
Yeah.
Bro.
Right in the corner.
Right over here?
Yeah, like 3 blocks in the corner. Like 8 years ago.
Like on this street, like on Woodland Ave?
Down the street, yep, 5 blocks down. Like 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights.
I'm trying to see like...
Police station down the street.
That's where you got shot at?
Yeah. It was all...
Bro, this shit is fucking raw as fuck. Like, I mean, this looks like...
It's breast implant too. My eye,
so what?
Our shit was like hanging.
Your eye was hanging out?
Driving and shit all the way to his arm.
How the fuck, dude? God literally blessed you with another life.
Boom, 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 all my arm.
You got shot in the fucking eye. That's like, how the hell did you survive?
That shit was like, he came like the window, like,
bro.
He was like, I fell, and I heard the gun hit the window. I looked, I was like, boom, I'm like, oh shit. And that's when I tried to jump over and cover my son. Like, oh.
You were with your son?
Yeah, he was 1.
Is he chilling? Is your son all right?
Yeah, he good.
Dude, what is that? I just can't believe you can get shot in the fucking...
You can feel it.
Like it didn't hit your brain?
You can feel it. It stopped right by the temple. Look.
Wait, you can... Well, I can touch it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit, it's still in that bitch?
Yeah, 40 caliber.
So they just leave the piece in there?
Yeah, because it's in my skull, so they don't want to take it out and it'll shift my skull, make my brain bleed and all that.
Jesus Christ.
And all that, so they just like keep it. They're like, even if you get hit with a baseball bat, it's not gonna knock it out. Only thing that might move it is another bullet.
For real?
Yeah, they said it's strong as shit, you know, it's stuck like, boom, right there, like jammed in. This is authentic.
Yeah.
It moved too, look.
Damn. Yeah, like that's what I, hold up. Damn.
I could look over with it. No, you see it moving, right?
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I really appreciate you letting me photograph that intimate, like crazy shit.
You want an iPad? Somebody, man, fuck that iPad.
McDonald's. I'm loving it. Yeah, this is gonna be the theme. Every time I get to a McDonald's, we gotta do an interlude part of the video. Yeah, so I'm apparently in Africa Town. We're leaving Africa Town. And yeah, as soon as I arrived on this walk here on Woodland Avenue, I made one of my craziest photos of the past few months in a really long time. And honestly, this project is proving itself to be fruitful simply due to the fact that it's forcing me to go places that I otherwise would never go. And when you actually embrace change and the unknown, life delivers you surprises. Life delivers you with these spontaneous moments, people, events, whatever it may be. And it's just waiting outside of your doorway for you to go out there and walk and explore. And so this project of giving yourself a creative constraint of walking one street from start to finish is, yeah, so far so good. And it's proving to be fruitful simply due to the fact that I'm meeting strangers that I otherwise wouldn't. I'm exploring new places that I've never been. And I'm making photographs that's piquing my curiosity, that's keeping me curious to continue practicing. And, you know, most of the time I'm not engaging with people or photographing candid moments. You know, most of the time I'm spending time looking at cars, infrastructure, you know, fences, buildings, signposts, whatever it is that's in front of me, because most of these walks are very mundane. But despite that fact, it's forcing me to be on my toes. It's forcing me to be creative, to be imaginative with how I frame things, how I'm looking at things. And yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, you know, I'm archiving the city. I'm trying to describe what space and time look like right here, right now on June 16th, 2026 in Philadelphia. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm simply wandering, but I'm constraining myself to one street. And because of that creative constraint and these limitations I'm imposing upon myself, yeah, I find myself creatively liberated and free to create with whatever life provides me. Like, look at these beautiful old signs. Photograph that. so I'm printing the zine right now. Here's the first photograph in the zine. You can see all of my zines are captioned with the time, date, location, photographer name, and yeah, I'm just waiting for the rest to come out of the printer. And so I'm going to share with you the full project on my website here at flux.dantesisifo.com. We have the Philly in Flux project, which is a living photographic survey of Philadelphia streets. I'm essentially archiving my city. And so you can see here at the top of the page, we have the amount of streets I've walked, the amount of photographs I've made, how long I've been walking for, around 45 hours, 88 miles. And I have a loading bar here, so every time I make new frames, it loads here. I'm 30% complete out of 50 corridors documented. And we have a beautiful map here that updates every time I complete a walk. And so today's walk was over in Woodland Ave here in West Philly, which should be somewhere over here. Yeah, Southwest Philly. And so when you click on the actual streets on this page, you can actually go to the individual projects. And so I'll load up this walk. And so you can see that I have a map geotagged on this page, and so you can click on any of the frames and you can open up the individual frame from the map itself. You can open up the photograph in Google Maps to see the exact location where this photo was made. You can see the McDonald's there that I photographed, and all of the metadata is within each file, so you can read the camera settings I used, the exact location and coordinates I was walking. And so you can see the end of the walk, you can see the start of the walk, and this entire project is done automatically. And so here we have another photograph, and you can view all of the work within the archive by scrolling down and looking at all the images. And one of the features that I've created is an ability to create a zine. And so if you select 36 pictures, you can customize your very own zine and check out with a cart feature here that allows you to generate the zine and print out the PDF. And so, yeah, this was definitely the craziest photo that I made of the day. Really grateful for the man being so vulnerable and sharing with me this moment. And yeah, it was the first scene that I stumbled across here on my walk. And so yeah, that's one of the strongest photographs that I made in recent days. And so the full project is downloadable, fully open source, and so you can download the full project. And you can actually submit your own walk directly to me. And so if you click in the description, map your walk, you can drag and drop your photographs here. If you use the GPS embedded within the Ricoh GR World app or whatever camera system you use, you'll be able to use this system. I also include a tutorial in the description of this video. But yeah, it looks like the full zine just came out of the printer. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this now and assemble it. So let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, we've got the full zine and full project automatically created using my system. I essentially have been using Claude Code, and I've been developing systems to automate my workflow. And so I'm building tools that you can also use on my website to create projects like this to make things easier if you're curious to tag along and make your own work. So yeah, here we have the heavy duty boss stitch stapler. I believe it's a boss stitch. Is that what it's called? It can staple up to 50 pages or something. It's a heavy duty stapler. And so I use a bone folder. Oh, if you want to see the work, you can see the title, the date, the name, and then I have a project page that's automatically made. And there's a QR code. So when you scan the QR code, you can access the digital files. And so, yeah, essentially, I even have staple marks on the covers. And so I basically take a bone folder and I fold down all of the pages so that the work itself lays flat. And yeah, then I'll flip through the work and show you the final results. How do I